Hey, everybody, welcome to episode 180-something of the AAA meeting. Woo! Wild boars have invaded Rome again. It's not going to go well. Today's show's not going to go well. I'm telling you for that from the beginning. This is what my attorney advised me to do. Just so nobody can sue afterwards. You're not going to have a good time. The show's out of order. Everything's messed up. My keyboard keeps detaching, which it just did from the computer.
Freemasons run the country!
They do, and I think they're responsible for what happened to me today. Lamented died. Thank you for the $1. Cries in one leg. What's Huff's new? What's new? I don't know. What's new with you? Look, you ever catch your foot on your fucking, like, a wire of some sort that's attached to your computer, in my case my keyboard wire, and pull over your entire fucking tower?
Yeah.
And have a sugary energy drink spill on over to the fucking tower?
No, you're getting very specific now.
Okay, but it's okay though, because there's no damage to the tower computer because your laptop managed to break its fall.
Oh, wow.
Huh.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That's brand new.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy duty. Sugar saying that
okay?
no sound, Polly. You muted everything.
I see
Everything.
low sound.
A low talker.
Don't know what to tell you.
Sounding fine on the stream to me, mate.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
Don't listen to these people.
well, I'm all too willing to.
We got animals.
Well, you got people like hitting Fs. Like, is that Fs for Tron Vodka, my computer, or is that Fs for like the stream because it's not working? I'm willing to believe anyone who's telling me anything that's gone wrong today, because so many things have gone wrong today. So it's like, yeah, fits pattern.
You ever forget you're wearing headphones that are plugged into your computer, and you get up to go get a drink or something, and you're like, "Hui!"
Yeah.
That's the noise I make. Hui!
How your life flashes before your eyes.
Oh, so it's not so much headphones; it's earbuds. When I got earbuds in, and you know my phone's in my pocket, and I walk through, and the wire inevitably catches on a doorknob, and it like it damn near pulls your ears right off your fucking skull.
Yeah. Oh, that shit hurts.
Damn
Please
right.
When cause I got the wireless earbuds now, and very, very good for when you're working, Polly. For when I'm doing the cleaning, you see, because I'd be there before, and I'd end up ripping the earbuds out myself by catching the wire as I'm cleaning or something, and that's even worse than catching it on a door frame or on a door handle, because you've done it to yourself.
What I've taken to doing is, if I'm wearing earbuds with the cord, I just put the phone down the front of my shirt.
What?
Okay, but then you see, if I'm gonna bend over to clean a toilet or something, then it's gonna slide out and fall into the toilet bowl.
You put your phone down your shirt.
Pocket. Yeah.
You mean
So it keeps the wires.
I was going to say you run the wire through your shirt, and then your phone's still in your pocket.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I do that anyway, but it's it's not a perfect technique, is it? And somehow I'll manage to still fucking catch it, because it comes out of.
Where are we, John Boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Darn fucking tootin'. It still pokes out of the top of your shirt, and so I still end up catching that. Because cleaning's a very physical activity, Polly. It's a full contact sport. Donkey Punch Bandit throws $5 saying, "Drunkle, that's me. You pussed out of our agreed upon duke out. I was looking forward to putting you on the floor with my only available hand. Now I have no choice but to move your bins again. I demand satisfaction." Well, you will be satisfied, sir. If you fuck with my bins again, mate, I'm going to put you in them. Thank you for the $5, bud.
Shelly got me a pair of these Bluetooth earphones, I think for Christmas. I charged them once, and they're still at like 98% or like 89%. Yeah, they're
awesome.
fucking fantastic.
Speaking of fantastic as well, Bryce over on Steam sent me a game. He said, since it's May the 4th, it's the perfect time to tell your loved ones that you don't like sand. Best wishes, Bryce Windu. He bought me Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Thank you very much, Bryce. I was thinking about getting that, actually. So you just saved me a lot of effort there, sir. What, a lot of money. Nice. It is, of course, May the 4th.
May the 4th be with you.
You all right, Polly?
No. Where the hell did you get that idea?
What? No, that's an English thing. That's like saying hello. You all right?
God, the English suck.
There. Surly
Oh,
Otter.
fuck off.
Why so surly?
You want me to start listing the things?
Can you get to 6?
Not without getting doxy.
Okay, can you get to 5?
I'm not doing a countdown game with you guys. My nerves are shot, man. You don't understand. Don't.
That's 1.
Okay, 4.
Oh, fuck. Oh, what a fucking day.
Your boy Pats had made the thirth be with you.
Oh.
That's what it says. 3th. He's the
Second.
third.
Oh. You know what I started working on last night?
What's that?
A video. An edited video. Yay. Seal. That makes me a little happy. That's something. He's always funny.
Not the one who sang Kiss from a Rose.
I do have a Star Wars theme donate. I forgot about that. Yeah. Thank you, Lamenta Guy, for the 1450 and the Grievous lightsaber error. Because it's Star Wars Day. And happy Star Wars Day to you, too. Sans Disney. Fuck them. And Serpent21, thank you for the $3 and the Seal Bonk. Hey, you guys like The Sopranos and Boardwalk Empire, right? Who was scarier, Richie Aprile or Jip Rossetti? Richie Aprile? Who was the scariest guy in
That's
Sopranos?
the answer.
It's not true.
Pietra.
I don't remember the guy's name. Here, let me pull up a cast thing real
What'd he
quick.
do?
Part of me
Junior.
wants to say, yeah, Junior, but no, I gotta go with fucking what's the guy's name? Bill something.
Bill.
Leotardo.
Phil Leotardo.
Bill Retardo.
He was the scariest guy?
If that's who I'm thinking of, yeah.
Played by the inimitable Frank Vincent, that guy? Guy who ended up becoming the boss of the New York family after Johnny Sack went to jail.
Maybe it was Johnny
Answer the
Sack.
man.
Yeah, no, it's that guy. It's that guy. Because what's his face just had a wig the whole time.
He had a wig.
Syl had a wig.
Yeah,
Polly was half retarded.
Syl had a wig. Yeah. You realize what you just did?
What?
Polly was half retarded. That won't get clipped. JK49, thank you for the $7. Let the Hambone soothe your troubled waters. Yes, it's just, yeah, I should go to the range tonight. No, I've never found firearms to be and shooting to be stress relieving. Like people are like, oh, because you're blasting shit. You know what I mean? I hear people say that a lot, and I'm like, nah, I don't ever feel that way. They would be like, using a power saw somehow like makes me feel like I'm destroying something. Therefore, yay.
Speaking of yay.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's something that's going to make you feel better right there. Okay, I feel better. User unknown 87, thank you for the $20 and a naked Eva Green in a bed because there you go. Here you go, you surly otter. Now cheer up. Yeah, well, okay. You know, that's something. That's not gonna lie. That'll cheer a motherfucker up. What was I saying?
Using a power saw.
Oh yeah, for me, why shooting? You know, because I do competitive shooting like IPSEC and IDPA, and you have to fucking focus, and you're dealing with a firearm, so you can't fuck around. There's no time to let your mind wander off into the problems of the world or whatever. You can't be worried about all the suffering, corrupt bureaucrats in Ukraine, because you know, or your white guilt or whatever the fuck your little individual fucking problems are, or the miserable cold-hearted bitch that stabbed you in the back for no good fucking reason. You know, you can't worry about these things,
There
right?
it is.
You know, but you have to do, because you have a very powerful projectile tool in your hands, is fucking focus.
You goddamn right I do.
You know what I mean? So yeah, that's why I like going to the range, because you got to focus on what you're doing, or bad things are going to happen.
But that is also a good thing as well. I mean, obviously, it's not as cathartic as, well, as you say, using a power saw, apparently. But it does take your mind off of the woes of the world for the time that you're at the range, probably, because you have to focus.
You know what? There's a bunch of ladies in chat. You know, the stereotypical thing is like guys want to go do like a baseball game, or they want to go to the range, or they want to do whatever. Like when they want to get away from it all, they want to go into their man cave, which basically means like to chill the fuck out, or you know, build something, right? Women, the stereotype is
some shelves.
Yeah, right. Put up some fucking shells. You know, cut some shit apart, make something. You know, or shoot something, break something. Manly. So, but
I want to do all of that always.
yeah, well, right, but especially so when I'm stressed. Now, the stereotype for women is to go to a spa and lay back in a bubble bath with fucking zucchini slices over your eyes. Like, is that actually a thing, or is that just what TV and movies have lied to me about? Because they've lied to me about so many things.
Dude,
Courgette.
when Miss Sin gets moody or testy and wants to relax, she'll go take a bath for like an hour and a half. And I go, come on, I gotta take a shit and I want to go to bed. What are you doing? She's like, leave me alone.
I mean, that's why we need batting cages over here.
Oh god, batting cages. No shit. You know, the batting cage tripled the fees on me, man. Well, not just on me, on everyone. They didn't single me out and say, you fucker, you're paying more. But yeah, it got expensive because they're not coin operated. It's like Dave and Buster's. You charge a card. You know, they got toss away disposable cards that you put whatever fucking amount of money on, and then you swipe at the machines. You know what I mean? And the prices. Oh my god. But there's no question. It's a sweet fucking batting cage, because like if you go to the premium ones, you can go to the basic ones or the premium ones, where it'll adjust for like fucking pitch. It can throw curveballs, fastballs. It can arc them to you if you want. Like it adjusts velocity of pitch. It's fantastic.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I've been to a batting cage. It was fun.
Yeah.
Only once though. It was when I was in America, and oh, I ached the next day.
Why? Shoulder shirt?
Well, and a long time in there. Just a lot of pulled muscles, I suppose.
Oh. Have you ever gone clay pigeon shooting?
No.
Where are you, Sinatra?
I have not. I've just gone to shoot regular things.
Regular pigeons.
Clay pigeon shooting is awesome. It's a good time. And you pull, and your friend like throws up 3 discs, and you know. Or if you're really lucky, you got one of the places that have the foot activated machine, so you push the foot pedal and it launches them for you. Oh, it's great.
Just need a friend with a handful of frisbees.
Nah. Well, there's these little hand throwers. I got one where you set the disc in the hand thrower and it puts it out further from your arm. So when you whip it, it like goes further and faster because physics.
Yeah. Because physics. Yeah. God bless your science.
Yeah. Well, science didn't make it happen. It just formulated what was going on.
Yeah, I mean, it was always there. We just allowed it.
Except for Neil deGrasse Tyson, who actually believes that, you know, he and others like him, you know, made these things.
Neil deGrasse Tyson invented science.
Did you ever think Neil deGrasse Tyson has a god complex? I think so.
Most likely.
Yeah.
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 He
I
seems
think a
such
lot of these
down-to-earth
people,
guy.
a lot of these people who are famous for just existing, all kind of have that. Like Fauci for sure.
Oh
a lot
yeah,
of the celebrities,
Fauci's a
absolutely.
great example. I mean, like literally, he has saintly pictures of himself in votive candles and
Yeah.
whatnot. I mean, holy shit, dude.
He actually has a picture of himself in his office. It's insane.
I wouldn't be surprised if Neil deGrasse Tyson had photos of himself.
Yeah, I would imagine that he's got framed, copies of every magazine cover he's been on, and some YouTube Prime fuckery bullshit garbage up his own ass series called The Secrets of the Universe or whatever the fuck it was called. And he's like, there's lots of truths out there, he says in the trailer. There's political truth, personal truth, but then there's some things that are true no matter where you are in the universe. And I'm like, yes, and you can only find them through logic and philosophy, because the things that you're talking about don't fit that description. You arrogant, old, crazy, God complex bastard.
It's amazing that you can hear him, coherently when he's somehow managing to suck his own dick.
No, but I mean, it's legitimately true. Think about a statement that offer a proposition is true no matter what, regardless of context. Oh, hey, there he is.
Flinch,
Look at this smug.
because the laws of science differ fundamentally.
Look at this.
Fuck you!
JK49, thank you for the $17. You summoned me? Yes, we did. Dr. DeGrasse Tyson. You fucking non-contributor. You space, you oxygen taker-upper, you.
Get a real job.
Yeah. Do something with your life. And people are like, oh, well, he's really been more in the curation route of, promoting science. Really? Where does he work? The thing he's curating is his own image, and the thing he's promoting is himself. What the fuck?
I think he does have a day job.
Oh, of course he does. It's the same reason that small little know-nothing fucking shit organizations give awards to people that have never heard of them. Van Jones from CNN is absolutely steeped in journalism awards. He's not a journalist. He's a fucking commie green energy advisor that worked for a year and a half at the Obama administration until he got DC fired for saying a bunch of racist shit online. And then CNN snatched him up because POC saying whatever the fuck he gets paid 7 figures to say. Because we could say former Obama administration official, even though he never talks about green energy, and now he's their foremost race expert. Is it why? Because you're black? Does that make me an expert on white people? No, that wouldn't make any sense. But, CNN logic. I'm surly today. That's why the surly face, you see?
Yeah.
Surly face.
Yeah.
Okay, so, Star Wars Day. Have you guys seen all 9 films?
No.
See, this is why.
Wait, are you including the holiday special in that?
Well, actually, have you seen all 10 films?
There you go. I refuse to accept Rey as canon.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw number 7, and that was the last one I watched.
Really?
Yep.
This is number 7.
Force Awakens?
Yeah, I think I got up to there. Fucking Rouge 1. Saw Rouge 1.
Yeah, I
Didn't
guess when
really
I say
have an
all
effect on
9
anything.
films, I'm not really counting. I forgot Rouge.
You don't count. No.
Rouge 1 or Solo Space Ranger. I call it that because that's what they called it in China.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I did see Solo Space Ranger. It was all right. But again, it doesn't, just like Rouge 1, it does nothing, If it didn't exist, nothing would change. Like, it didn't bring anything new to the story or anything like that. It's just there, There. Like grass. It's like, what do you do? Snails, What's your purpose? Why are you here, snail?
That's it. Give the snails hell. They're the one. They've had it coming for a while.
I will.
No one
Yeah,
calls them
right.
out on their shit.
Get a real job, Snails. Got a fucking problem. And, right, fucking leaving silvery trails everywhere they go. What the fuck is that about?
I don't have a lot of snails where I'm at, so it's like, you know, of all of
Consider yourself lucky.
Well, I'll tell you this. Of all of the Disney abominations, Rouge One is probably one of the better ones. I mean, if you have to, it's like a fuck, marry, kill thing. There's some bad choices in there. You got to make some rough calls. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it just, like, it doesn't do anything, you know?
Well, yeah. I mean, I hear you. I don't disagree with you. But to offer, like, the devil's advocate position, it's like it adds detail to the background of what was going on. That's about it.
I didn't need it. I didn't need it. Because what follows afterwards, anyway? Fucking Han Swolo. Fucking.
So why didn't I flinch? Because the laws of science differ fundamentally from those.
Fuck you!
You know what? It kills me that he says it that way. They're not the laws of science, you fucking moron. They would be the laws of physics. The laws of science would be the particular methodological means by which a scientific experiment happens, if anything. So, you know, falsifiability, replicability, ordinating your variables, the things that happen in the scientific method. Because the laws of science, there isn't really even a fucking thing. You're talking down to your audience. Because, you know, Galaxy Brain Man can... I'm surly Otter today. The Red Ball...
Get him, man. Get him.
The Red Ball donated $17. Pluck this cunt's teeth out of me. What? Oh, I get it, because you are the Red Ball, so
He's the
therefore
ball.
yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm not. Okay. 3 hours sleep. Go ahead and dab that section on the bingo card. I am planning to blame all sorts of things on my lack of sleep today. It's fine. I miss AAA bingo. It was fun. It was it was legitimately calling us out on our shit, and it was funny. You know what I mean? Something on screen for 2 minutes without addressing it. I mean, come on, we do that.
Yeah, that was my fault. Yeah.
That
that was me getting called out there.
Yeah.
There's a Polly blames insomnia when he says something
I know.
retarded.
It's like every one of them was accurate. There was nothing in there.
Sinatra can't read.
It's like, yeah. I want to tell you to fuck off, but I kind of can't. You're right. You know, it's.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know, Sinatra contributes
Broken
little
clock is
because
twice
he's
a day.
just sitting in the background, leaning back in his chair. I picture you in a
Feeling
recliner.
personally attacked.
Yeah.
Man, I fucking wish.
Do you had a recliner?
Yeah, I am trying to do like 2 other things right now and do this.
I never
and,
would have been able to guess.
like
The amount of your attentiveness and right in there with the
And by
statements.
bad guys, I mean monks. Trappist monks. You cheese-making bastards, die!
Lady Monteceros, thank you for the $15. Don't forget about them damn Trappist monks. I know. Living peacefully in their commune, making legendary cheese and beer, selling it all for fucking profit, keeping none of it. Who do you think you are? Making
never
the-
had monk cheese.
Yeah, real job, monks.
Pinky asks, why so surly? Oh, well, you know, IRL stuff. You know, when 2 banks can't converse, it really, really angers me in a particular way.
You should charge them $5 every time you have to be the go-between.
Right? Because every time you do something, the transaction fees and just the service fees, and it's like, but, oh, God,
So why didn't I
I
flinch?
can't get enough of it.
Because the laws of science differ fundamentally from those.
Fuck you!
If you guys notice and go back and pause it, I actually caused his head to crush. Like, you'll see his head fold in. It's just lamenting
You
guide.
enjoyed that too much, didn't you?
Lamenting guide.
I'm going to animate it again.
In Minecraft. Lamented guide for the $17. Now give us a rant about Gordon Ramsay. Oh, Jesus. You know, one day I was talking about I was making an edit video, and I am. I started working on it. I'm going to put it together. It's going up. It's not one of these things where I'm going to talk about it and not finish it because it's something I can do and something I get to be really opinionated about and go against the grain with my legitimate opinions. Like, not make up. What?
I saw something where he was like cooking lasagna with his mom or competing with his mom or something.
Mm-hmm.
and he fucked it up, and she called him right out on it.
And
She was like, "You didn't cook the center."
it's
He's like,
raw.
"Well, of course I cooked the center." And then he looked at it, he's like, "Oh, I didn't cook the center," and had to put it back.
What fucking accent is that?
Sounds exactly like you.
Does it? Fuck.
Hey,
Does it
dude,
fuck?
77. Thank you for the $2. I think the biggest tragedy with the Star Wars franchise is that they won't make any stories that are outside the timeline between episodes 1 and 9. They could do so much, and they don't. Whoa. Careful what you ask for, hey, dude. Like, I mean, they were going to give Rian Johnson his own fucking trilogy right outside of the Skywalker saga. Can you imagine the fucking nightmares that would have ensued? Think about it.
I mean, it's Star Wars is the Skywalker story, isn't it? You
Who
can't.
the fuck is Rian Johnson?
Rian Johnson is the writer and director of The Last Jedi. That abomination.
Are these movies like really that bad? Can I enjoy them in a in an ironic watch?
Well, I can't tell how you're personally going to react to them. I'm not. Let's put it this way. Don't pay for them. Don't pay for them.
Yeah. Can
I
you?
wasn't going to do that anyway.
Okay.
So that's
Fine.
like too far ahead of ourselves.
Can you find a robot to be cute? If you can, then you'd be
suppose.
all right. Yeah. Okay.
But a cute robot doesn't make a movie.
No, it's true, but they've always got to have the like the gimmicky little fucking cute dude, don't they? Like they did have a little furry bastard in the Ray saga.
Furry.
Oh, yeah, he was a little, he's like a nibbler in Futurama. He's just a little furry guy. And then you also have BB-8 as well. I fucking hated BB-8.
Are you talking about the
'cause that was
Porgs?
The what now?
The Porgs?
We call them financially challenged.
Porg Americans.
The little fur. Okay, you said, can you find
Yeah,
robots cute?
Porg, yeah.
And like, she had BB-8, the little rolling ball.
I hated BB-8.
Why?
Hey, because he could somehow move along sand.
Yeah.
Like, where's the traction coming from, BB-8? Where's the traction?
Tires work on sand.
But he's not a tire, was he? He was just a fucking ball. He was a metal ball.
Yeah, but he's got weight,
Yeah, real
therefore there's
fucking job, BB-8.
there is a coefficient of friction there. I mean, it's not as high as something with treads, but it should work. I mean, you might spit up some sand, but you could aim it at people too.
The weapon.
Yeah. They
no, man,
strip the
R2D2
skin right off your fucking
badass.
bones just by spinning in place. Now that would have been something worth
Sandblast, the
seeing.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
You strip the paint off any of those spaceships?
But he didn't, did he? He didn't.
Okay, so you're just making me not like it.
That's fine. That was my aim. But the Porgs are quite cute. They got big eyes.
Yeah,
Or squish their face.
I like the
Ah.
Porgs. The Porgs are the best thing
Yeah.
about The Last Jedi. They really were.
Agreed. Agree, yeah.
In any case, who wants to do some disorganized snooze?
Yeah.
Sure.
all right.
Yeah, this is wackily out of order. I'm going to call it, it's not an accident. I'm simply being madcap today.
Oh, you're so jaunty.
In a totally fake and transparent way. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so let me share the screen for you folks. Where are you? Oh, I got so many things open.
Right over here.
I got a 300 blackout ballistic gel test video with various barrel lengths I've really been looking forward to watching, and I haven't had the time.
Ooh.
Yeah.
My favorite type of barrel length. Various.
Well, you never do now. Or should I just share the screen with you bastards? Probably just share the... No, you probably need to hear things. There you go. That's a thing.
All right.
All right, and then everybody else, like, it's... if I ran a more professional stream, I wouldn't be, like, describing what I'm doing. You ever notice it, like, Quarter Black Garrett never does that? Or he's like, oh, hold on, I'm just going to push this button. It's going to transfer the video from me to Steven. Like,
That was one of my favorite parts about Tucker Tuesday. Sinatra going, put that over there, put that there. Beep, boop, boop.
That's what happens with one-man shows. It makes them more relatable. That's what I tell myself, so I feel, less self-loathing. Okay, moving along. Boom. You knew we were going to talk about Dave Chappelle, right? You knew we were going to.
Good.
Yeah, that's what we're going
This
to
was
start.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, his reaction to it was hilarious.
Was that Will Smith? Chris Rock joins Dave Chappelle after onstage attack. There's the guy rushing him, and boom, motherfucker, takes him down.
Do you have audio? Did you hear the audio?
Of what?
What Dave Chappelle says?
No.
I have not.
In
actually.
response to that? No.
Yeah, okay, let me see if I... okay, maybe you shouldn't play it because it has many poly words in it.
Really?
Yeah,
If
Dave
anyone
Chappelle's
can
like,
get away
I'm...
with saying it.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle's like, I'm gonna kill that N-word hard R.
And
I mean, he did get filled the fuck in, though, didn't he?
Woo! Did you see his arm?
Yeah, man.
oh yeah,
Oh,
twisted
boy.
backwards, beat fucking senseless, like I right out of shape. He's all bent out of shape over it. It's just,
He,
and poof! He really tried tackling him. He really brought him down. I thought Crowder's take on this I was watching was interesting. He's like, I am amazed he was able to get that close to Chappelle. He goes, our security would have, that would have never happened. People have rushed, and our security has stopped. The thousands we spend on it. Like, whatever was going on there, Chappelle, you need to revisit. Like, the people or the service or their protocols or what you're allowing them to do. He goes, I'm not trying to make any judgments, but they should not have been able to get that close to you. And it's like...
And the guy, he had a knife, didn't he?
He had a fake gun. The story's all fuzzy, man. I don't know.
It was a knife inside a fake gun.
Are you,
I was like, that is the most American thing I've ever heard.
are you making that up?
Can't
I
bring a
sent
knife
you-
into the show, but you can hide it inside a gun. It's okay.
I sent you the video. They bleeped out the N-word. And I just saw a picture of the dude after. I just saw the video at first. And his arm was like hanging backwards. The picture, his head swolled up like a fucking bocce ball, dude.
But yeah, he had like fucking 8 people just kicking 7 shades of long stringy shit out of him.
all right, here we go. I'm going to choose to trust you that the
They bleeped
poly
out the
words have been bleeped. And now, poly words start with F's, not N's. That's a drunken word.
I just dropped a second thing into your DMs that you should bring up. That's timely.
Okay.
Behind me on the DJ table is one of the most prolific producers that hip hop has ever presented, the mighty man Lil. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for hip hop history.
Really did not see it coming, did they?
No. Whoa. Everyone's sliding. Free stage.
I am going to kill that. Wait, I gotta see this.
So like they're back there right now, like laying unbelievable fucking beatings to that man. You know what I mean? Like that's what's going on right there. They're breaking things on him. Yeah. Stomp him. It just cheers him on. Like,
Well, look, you pay for security. You want to see it in action.
yeah.
They fucked that guy.
Thank God that was clumsy. He's back there getting stomped. Where did that come from? Thank you, son. It was a trans man
Did you
Yeah,
see?
Where did that come from? Well, he's kind of looking at him, but he's looking
Front
at the
row.
whole crowd, and then boom! And then they do both go down together. He just kind of knocked him
He
back
did
and stumbled
not.
him. Yeah.
He did not commit to that tackle at all, though, did he?
Yeah.
Did you hear what he said? What Chris Rock said?
Yeah.
He got up on stage. He's like, "Who let Will Smith in here?"
I do love the Dave Chappelle security team. Oh, actually, Jesus Christ, Furio, scary fucking guy. Forgot about him.
Who's he again?
Guy with the hair.
The
Yeah, I
guy
think
in the
so.
background. He was the zip they brought over
yeah.
from Italy. I mean, he was down for some truly evil shit. The stuff that
Yeah.
he did.
Okay. You know what? Yep. Furio. Absolutely.
Scary fucking guy. Oof.
They brought in migrant labor.
Yes, they did. So in any case, where were we? Dave Chappelle. Now yeah. Now I love the take that people are taking on this with this take that it's like Dave Chappelle refuses to allow attack to ruin the magic of the night. And it's not like a Will Smith. It's not all about Jada Pinkett Smith. See, I was hoping, because Dave Chappelle rocks a bald head, right? So I was hoping that Dave Chappelle I just said, Jada, it's okay. I do the bald thing too. It's fine. It looks great. It's slick in the summer. You know, something like that. And then somebody just lost their fucking mind, and rushed it. They did Team Will Smith and took him out. I was hoping. But no.
That's the thing, though, is this is the kind of stuff that probably got inspired by Will Smith doing that.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Even if it's not, the question will always be there. Like, would they have done this if Will Smith didn't get away with getting on stage and physically assaulting somebody?
People have been slapping comedians about for a long time, though.
Yeah, but who was the guy when somebody rushed the stage, he beat him over the head with his guitar? You know what I'm talking about, Polly?
Sounds like a rock and roll thing to do.
No, it was a comedian. It was a
Oh.
comedian. Shit, someone in the chat will know. It's a fucking insane video. Like, this guy is heckling a comedian, and the comedian goes, "Oh, yeah? Is that how you feel?" And the guy's like, "Yeah, fuck you." And the comedian goes, "All right, come up here and say that. But if you come up here, I'm going to smack you in the face with this guitar." And he comes up there, and he gets smacked in the face with the guitar.
Who saw that coming?
Yeah.
In fairness, he was warned.
Yeah.
No.
But I mean, that's pretty poor comedy. I mean, show, don't tell. Don't give away the climax, man. If you're going to hit him with the guitar, don't tell him you're going to do it for
It's all about timing, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. There we go. I think what was fun, Dave Landau and Crowder talking about it, because it's not just the hecklers. It was an interesting point. I never stopped to think about it. He goes, the positive hecklers can be just as bad or worse. Because remember the show that we were in? Crowder's telling Landau about, he goes, where was that? Peoria or whatever? They're trying to remember the town. He goes, remember the guy that, like, after every single line I would say, the guy was like, I love you. And it's like, okay, man, great. It's like, no, seriously, you're the best ever. And it's like positive hecklers can be worse because they're more insistent. Because they think they're doing something you're going to like, There
we go.
What?
It's in your DMs, Polly. It was Kenny Moore.
Kenny Moore. All right.
Sid Vicious, probably the best thing he ever did with the bass. I'm not familiar with that one, but
Oh, well, kind of like this guy. But you know, no, really, don't mess with me, because I don't come down to the bus station and slap the dick out of your mouth when you're working, do I? Oh, get on up here, motherfucker.
Jesus. And broke it.
I'm sorry,
Stop
man.
laughing.
The guy fucking came at me. What do you think, folks?
No way.
Okay, show.
unnecessary. Oh, my money back.
He wants his money back.
That was
That is
unnecessary.
unnecessary.
You paid for a show, you got a show.
Yeah, what else do you want?
Oh, shit. Billy Strings with Post Malone, Cocaine Blues. At the observatory in Santa Ana, hashtag Post Malone. Like, what the fuck? This is what happens when you go to another browser and you leave autoplay on, huh? What the fuck?
Fuck autoplay. Get a real job.
Yeah.
And fuck Post Malone.
Yeah. Fuck Post Malone, too. Let's not forget. That's kind of the important part.
And pre-Malone. All the Malones.
Hey, do you want a palate cleanser after all that violence and angry talk? I got one.
I want more violence.
Well. Okay, well, that's coming up, too.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. But in the meantime, yeah, just watch this. This is so great.
Ah, yeah.
This is so great.
Aw.
He's stretching.
He's sleepy.
I want a chipmunk. He's a northern reticulated chipmunk.
Call it Alvin,
Sounds like an
Simon, or
insult.
Theodore. Roar.
I'm scary. Look at his little tail. Look at him stretching out. I wish I got that comfortable.
Gotta pinch his cheeks.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. Far sent me that video yesterday, and I'm like, tiny stretches. Hell yeah. I don't know if I want to do the story because we got to think about no kids, right? But we also got to think about people that are so incredibly stupid that they should be called out. So I don't know. What do you think?
We got to
Yes.
think about no kids.
Normal people do.
Not in that way.
Okay, well, okay. Be ready with your vetoes, and we can move on if necessary. All right? How about that?
Okay, all right.
All right.
I am now determined to not veto whatever you're about to pull up.
You're determined.
Sinatra doesn't respect the veto anyway.
No, he has.
He doesn't get a veto anymore.
Okay.
I veto your veto. All right,
You
what
guys are
was-
fucking with my Zen thing, okay? I'm trying to fucking just move along here. Let's just look. All
What
right.
Zen thing? You were already surly.
Yeah, I know. Girl 4, look at her. She's adorable. This makes it so much worse. Died after grandmother forced her to drink whiskey while mother watched. Now, you might ask why something like this might have happened. Okay, because here's the grandmother. Okay. The child's name is China Record.
Shut up.
Yes. They found China Record 4 dead at the scene from what appeared to be alcohol poisoning. The little girl's alcohol blood level measured 0.68. Woo! 0.08 will get you drunk driving, yo. Hers was 0.68. So nearly 1% of her blood was alcohol.
Jesus.
Yeah. Okay.
That is. Okay, I'll let you explain.
So you might be wondering how the fuck this even came about. China's siblings told officers that the little girl had been found with a bottle of 80 proof Canadian Mist whiskey and had taken a sip. Okay, so
Not even good whiskey.
So yeah, I mean, whatever. So you got let's say 80 proof, like that's like some kind of like overproof maximum or whatever. It's standard, but whatever. Here's the grandmother, right? And she's the orchestrator of all of these events, you know. And there's the mother. When her grandmother, Roxanne Record, 53, found out that the kid had taken a sip, it's a 4-year-old fucking around. It's like pulling like a household cleaner out of a 4-year-old hands. It goes, no, honey, don't drink that. That's not good for you. You know what I mean? That kind of thing, right? You grab the bottle and go, no, that's for adults or whatever. No, that's not good for you, whatever. You know, she went into the old school thing of like, oh, you want a drink, do you? Forced her to drink the whole bottle.
Wow.
Well, the mother stood there and watched. Okay, so you might.
How long in jail did they get?
Well, they haven't not jail yet, but they both been charged with first-degree murder.
Okay, all right.
At
least there's that.
Down in Louisiana, her mother here, Khadijah Record, stood by and watched, according to the police report. The bottle is thought to have been roughly half full at the time. Now, I ask you to think about the size of a 4-year-old drinking half a bottle of full-on liquor. Yeah, I see how they got to 0.8 blood alcohol level. Can you
I
imagine-
would get fucked up on half a bottle of 80 proof.
Goddamn right. So when China became violently ill, the two women placed her in a bath, and that's where she is believed to have died. Neither woman saw
Oh my
medical care
God.
for her until she stopped breathing. You didn't get medical care for her when she was violently ill? And I love this. Roxanne Record admits that, quote, she messed up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, she
Yeah.
messed up, did she? She made an oopsie. Wow. I am really angry about this one.
And it's like, yeah, like I said, this is down in Louisiana, Baton Rouge, parish coroner's office said the autopsy confirmed China's cause of death was acute alcohol poisoning, surprising no one. Fuck.
God damn.
Yeah. Just little chipmunk yawns with his big old cheeks. You know, his little
Be back
tail.
in 1 second.
There he is. Yay. Good things in the world.
Yeah. Chipmunk stretches and Red Bulls with Neil deGrasse Tyson's teeth in
Yeah.
it.
I say I want to give him a chipmunk treat. Here you go. You're a good boy. I don't even know what a chipmunk treat is. What would they like? Acorns? I don't know.
Smaller chipmunks.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Vicious fuckers.
Yeah, Jim Beam's dead on. Where's Tommy Sotomayor? Yeah, you know he's gonna have a fucking depressing ass but righteous ass field day with this. Like, are you fucking kidding me? That was your fucking solution? That's what you thought was a good idea? And you mothers stood by? Or you know how people like get all judgmental that back in the day when your kid was teething, putting alcohol on like your fingertip to soothe the area. We're talking a droplet. That is considered like horrible, disgusting parenting now. A little bit of whiskey to numb the teething area of their gums. And nah, here, drink that shit. Like, can you imagine the psychodrama scene that was? The grandmother screaming, drink it. The kid's obviously not going to want to because it's fucking fire water.
That so fucking nasty.
Yeah. Or Shogun.
All right, move on.
Tommy Sotomayor. I tried not to say it. All right, so here's the thing. So I was just looking at this, like, you know, was that Will Smith? Chris Rock joins Dave Chappelle after onstage attack. Yeah, he did. And you can understand why comedians getting attacked for shit. I just wonder where Amy Schumer's karma is on this one. But this video was immediately beneath it. So let's just have some fun with this. Just watch. Just watch. Things are happening. Okay, guy steps out of the way. Oops. And then all of a sudden, and he's all the way in the street.
Oh, God. Where did he go?
It was a sinkhole, an Indian sinkhole. Let's just watch that because it started.
David Copperfield retired.
It just that was good.
I love watching these videos of like car accidents and car crashes and shit like that. And all of these sinkhole videos literally come from China or India. Literally all of them.
Yeah, that's where they make the sinkholes.
Like, so this guy here in his bathrobe is just kind of standing there, and he sees this guy slowly undulating towards him. The man's doesn't look like he's speeding, right? He's just kind of like, oh, whoa, bro, you're getting a little close. Watch out. And then all of a sudden, what? You're gone. You're
That other dude just walks away.
Yeah.
Don't text and drive, people.
Have you ever seen like the videos of these people driving pickup truck or semi trucks or shit like that? Molly?
Is that all that happens?
Yeah, I do watch a Megan do Euro Truck Driver Simulator.
No. I mean, like the Indian or Chinese people. Do you ever see them driving heavy machinery?
I have. If the kind of video you're talking about is what I'm
It's
thinking about.
ridiculous. Like they'll run over a family of 12 and just keep going and not even notice that one of them's sticking out of the windshield. Or they'll drive on top of another car and just drag it away and not even notice. Like, I don't know how these people survive.
Yeah.
Or like they'll hit something and the truck damn near tips over and they just keep going. Like, they don't even slow down.
Oh, he hit a motorcyclist before veering off the road. I didn't even know that. Oh, yeah, he did. He
Oh, he
smacked
did?
a motorcyclist, almost hits a guy, and then... That's not instant karma. That's instant divine judgment. No, you're going to hell. And then he's going to hell.
Karma. And he
No,
actually
that
did,
yeah, that is we're opening up a portal for you right now, sir.
It's staying on theme of dumb things done with vehicles. Florida GT owner crashes because he is unfamiliar with manual transmission. Police. Now,
Oh no, that's a nice car.
the driver just purchased a 2006 Heritage Edition GT for 700 grand at the Barrett auction
Oh,
last month. 700
no.
fucking grand. And look what he did to it. Why? Why? Well, he said he was only going 35 clicks. It's a 550
Couldn't handle
horsepower
the stick.
supercar, but didn't know how to drive stick. So right into a fucking tree.
What, so he didn't know how to steer?
I don't even get it. Like you were busy fucking around with the gear shift, forgetting the clutch is part of that operation as well, and therefore weren't watching, and thus a tree just jumped out in front of you. I don't know.
I mean, you can still brake. It's just your engine will stall.
Yeah, brakes do work still. It's true. I mean, look at what he did to it. And 550 horsepower. Holy fuck. Get this. He goes on to say he claims that old tires, muddy pavement, and fresh detailing were all factors that caused the 550 horsepower supercar to swing out and hit a tree. But
Don't blame the detailing.
I don't want people to think I was racing at 90 miles an hour. I was going 35 miles an hour. He had the 50-year-old claims his license suspension was due to an unrelated department. So he was driving with a suspended license, and the vehicle wasn't even registered yet. I didn't read that far.
So no insurance either.
The hit was substantial enough to trigger multiple airbags, disable the vehicle, and cause the GT to slide far enough after hitting the tree that it blocked a nearby sidewalk. I was only going 35 miles an hour. I don't know. This stick shift, it confuses me.
It was the fresh detailing.
Yeah, I mean, there's a good question. It's like, what, that new car smell that they put on your upholstery
Right.
just screwed up your thinking? It caused me to see trees everywhere. I thought,
I thought it was the air freshener.
Dumb.
So 700
Fooling
grand.
his money.
Yeah. Fooling his money. Good
Yep.
call.
750 grand.
It's a $704,000.
I thought you said 750. My bad.
Yeah. Motherfucker. All right.
Walking around money.
And now for something completely different. Mysterious black cube emerges from the sun on NASA live cam before site shuts down.
What?
The Borg are here.
They came from the sun.
Right where we couldn't see them. Texas Bishopbacks, thank you for the $1. As someone who works for the person who owns a Carol Shelby collection, this is tragic. A museum piece of the 51 is now dead. Yeah.
It's not
Aw.
dead. It is dead.
Yeah. And I mean, just to stick on it for a second, like the joke is supposed to be stick shifts are millennial theft prevention devices. You're 50 years old. How the fuck do you not know how to drive stick?
What if that car did something terrible and it was being sent to hell too? And the guy's just a tragic collateral damage.
So you're saying that like
God,
this
it's
is a reformed Christine and it needed to die?
Yeah,
Ah.
that's what I'm thinking.
So anyway, back to NASA covering up a conspiracy theorist was convinced that NASA intentionally hid the black cube by putting the website to maintenance mode, but an expert debunked it, saying it was more of a glitch in the transmission. But they don't want to. There it is. There's the black cube. The Borg are coming. Prepare for assimilation. Resistance is futile.
And then the site just shut down.
Yeah.
That's not what you want, is it?
I'm sorry, I don't see the cube.
Cube.
Bottom right.
See? Arrow.
No.
Is it pixelated for you right now?
Look for the cube.
Yeah. Everything else is spherical. There's only one cubular object there.
It is quite
There's-
pixelated for me. I think
Is
that
it?
might be why.
2 shapes on the screen. One of them is a circle. The other is a cube.
Well, everything is cubular to me right now.
Well,
What is the one I'm supposed to pick out?
hold on. Stream quality as low as it can get. Okay, hold on. We're going to just do this over again. Screen. That's the turn a blackout thing again. That's Duran Duran. Hold on.
Cubular.
Better for text readability? Yeah, let's go with that one. That sounds more detailed. Okay, there. Sinatra. You see the cube, bottom right-hand corner?
Okay.
Where am I looking? Okay. Pulling footage from the Solar and Heliospheric Observatory, the project of international cooperation between NASA and the European Space Agency. A tiny cubic object shape appears at the bottom right center corner of the screen for roughly 2 seconds. The clip is cut to an abrupt end and the screen turns pitch black. Uh-huh.
I wouldn't say it's tiny. I mean,
Okay, stop it. Fucking
sun for scale, you know?
Streamlabs is fucking around on me and I don't like it. Yeah, no, it's not tiny. I mean, that's like the size
It's
of
huge.
that's bigger than the Earth, you know, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Sun for scale, exactly. So the
Sun is a terrible scale.
the sun is ejecting cubulars, and we're not prepared.
No.
Be afraid.
How do you prepare for something like that? You know, we don't know what it entails. We don't know what the cube wants.
And NASA's certainly not talking.
No, they just shut the site down. Like, oh God, the cube's back.
Yeah.
It was
Shut
a
it down.
glitch.
Borg, man.
Yeah.
You're right.
I think it's the
It's gotta
Borg.
be. Yeah.
There's a 45 foot tall mountain of trash in Snohomish County that could burst into flames at any second.
Well, I mean, anything could burst into flames at any second.
Look at this garbage heap. Look at the garbage heap. They're just moving around. They don't know what to do with it. It's like
Stop moving it around. Like it's not like, you know, you got some mashed potato left, but you've had enough to eat, so you just kind of shovel it around with your fork.
my pause game's on point. Lauren Donovan here, who
You get it.
yeah, she could get it and tried out as an Instagram model, didn't work out. Tried out as an escort, and
Didn't like the line.
Yeah, exactly. Wasn't really making the money. It's like, I'm gonna go be a journalist because like I modeled when I was like 16 and like that was fun because I liked people staring at me. And now she's got like this smirk on her face because she's standing in front of a giant pile of garbage.
I like staring at you too, bitch. Just keep it up.
Yeah. So anyway. So it's like, look, see the smoke coming off of it?
Why is it smoking?
Okay,
Why
well,
is nobody putting water on the smoke?
Well, this is interesting. This is where it gets fun. There's a multi-million-dollar problem piling up in Snow County. A 45-foot tall amount of trash is blah. I love this. We have staff that are observing the pile every hour, 24 hours a day, said the county works director, Kelly
What
Snyder.
job?
Yeah. It could spontaneously combust within the pile itself. The putrid pile began to form in early April as junk keeps piling up and compressing. The pressure continues to grow. Solid Waste Director says it's only about 5 feet away from reaching the ceiling. So why would it burst into flames? Because there's combustibles in there, and there's accelerants in there, and imagine the weight and the pressure at the very bottom of the pile. So it's pushing down upon it, pressure creates heat, and then all you need is just one thing to start smoldering, and poof.
Imagine like chatting up a girl in a bar, and she's like, "So what do you do for a living?" You're like, "I'm a trash watcher."
Yeah. You don't understand, baby. That thing could go up at any second. I should show you how interested I am. I'm taking a huge risk just by being here with you now.
Nice.
Throw some heroics. See if it works, you know. Yeah, it's a giant trash pile. From that, let's go to a small trash pile. You ever seen this invention? This thing's great.
I thought you were going to click on my channel. I feel like this isn't its intended purpose.
And a fork breaks, and it dies.
Seems unnecessary.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it might be a little unnecessary. Doesn't really do much. It's just like, you know what your problem was? You didn't use robust enough fork tines. Like, you just bought some plastic forks from a box, man. Of course they were going to snap off. See, what you needed was solid stainless steel, baby. And a power drill with a little bit more torque. Shouldn't have used a battery-powered one. And if you did, minimum 24 volts. That was the problem.
More fork
all
talk.
accurate.
What's that?
Need more fork talk.
You know what I just found out the other day? And by the other day, I mean yesterday.
What's that then?
The, excuse me, stretch.
What the fuck it out? For some reason, I did not have a clue what was going on just then when you made that noise.
I was doing a little chipmunk stretch.
Little chipmunk.
There we go. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to have that video ready to go for the whole stream. It makes me feel better. Surly Polly likes the fat chipmunks. Stretches.
Stretchy Polly.
Yeah, it's fun. Italy is crying, yeah. and the Asians are still confused. Why you not used to stick? So, the, what? I didn't use any Sinatra words. It's fine.
No.
What was I saying? Oh, what I found out yesterday. So I've got a lighter, one of them butane mini blowtorch lighters. It's shaped like a 220 sig, but it's dead. It's dead now because it's run out of butane fuel. So I'm at Walmart and I'm walking by and I see just like on the end of one of the end caps, ultra premium butane fuel. Now that's gonna make me stop because, like, really, how?
Where are we, John Boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Doc is just concerned about you, Polly. He said, are you making Tourette's or stroke noises over there? Thank you, Doc.
Am I the only one that makes old man noises when he stretches in the morning? Am I the only one that does it?
I refer to it as my inner dinosaur.
Mm-hmm.
You see, because I make noises when I wake up. I make noises like a baby dinosaur. And my dinosaur gets older throughout the day. So you start off, you're like, but then later on, you're like,
It sounded more like you're gonna vomit. This is Kyle. No, it didn't. We can go back and clip it and we'll see.
I'll show you all. You'll see.
So anyway, I'm like, what makes this butane fuel ultra premium? And I was mostly interested if the cap was actually going to fit the bottom of my lighter. But I picked it up and I read the back of it just to see if it's like, our butane fuel is extra clean and environmentally friendly and is only sourced from POC-owned companies or whatever the fuck it was going to say, right? And it says for use in all lighters, soldering irons, butane-powered hair curlers. And I was like, whoa, wait, what? I had to look it up. It's true. There's butane-powered fucking hair curlers, ladies. If you didn't know about this, if you did, what the hell? flames and heat. No.
And hair.
And hair. Like, no. Like, your hair could burn. That's Michael
Like
Jackson.
A trash pile.
You know, ask fucking Richard Pryor. You could go up. You don't want that.
Wasn't he freebasing?
He was. Yeah, he got a little too close to the flame and, you know.
Mr. Pickman for $1.05. No message. Thank you, Mr. Pickman.
God damn it, Sinatra.
Pickman.
What?
Mute when you're going to do that shit, man.
I didn't do anything.
Exactly.
What did I do?
What did I do? Hey, Sin. I think
Oh,
we,
yeah, so you're just not gonna tell me?
I think we figured out a solution to the problem at the southwest border. Look, Florida company invents a robot machine that can pick ripe strawberries right from the vine.
That is a solution.
You want to
That's
see?
massive.
Yeah, you want to see the thing in action? Look at this.
Robots through
Do
the
I?
field and having a commercial.
It just moves along and just pick.
Get out in the market.
And it
But what they don't tell you is there's 100 little tiny Mexican women in there.
Platforms, and it's fully populated with all 16 robots on it.
Look at it go. It's not
Of
destroying any
picking up
leaves or
about
doing
8
anything like
acres or
that.
more
It's
in
just
a day over
you know, it's
20-hour
not
pick
calling
cycle.
anyone a racist or
So we should
demanding
be able
that
to
people speak in
cover,
different
a 3-day
languages or
cycle,
refusing to
close
acclimate.
25 acres.
Doesn't appear to be
Intimidate.
breaking the law in any kind of way.
Strawberries is
Did it come from the
at least
sun?
1 person
It's-
per acre. So one of these platforms would probably replace somewhere.
Did it come
between
over
25
legally?
and
That's
30, people.
Hold on, how many does it?
Platforms would probably replace somewhere between 25 and 30 people.
Do you see how you? Yeah, right. You picked up on it. Yeah. That's it.
Oh my god. He didn't even fucking try to say something else. He didn't even think about something else. He's like, yeah, it just replaces 25 people. It's fine.
No, he's like 25 or 30. You wanted to say something else. You know what I mean? The regular language that's used. Yeah, people, exactly.
Ham and Vince in the chat's right, and that thing is not shitting in the field too.
Nice. Yeah. It just runs down the row of strawberries as you see it doing here. It doesn't construct tent cities. It doesn't smoke meth. And when they're making it in the factory, it doesn't smuggle meth and fentanyl in with it. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, I like
Where am I
this.
going to
This
get
is
my
a good
meth?
one.
And interestingly, there's no way that Democrats can turn this into a moral shield for them to yell at people and label them things.
Oh, they will. They'll just say you can't buy these things.
Took our jobs.
Jobs. Well, yeah, but in this case. All right. Mountain of trash. We did that. What do we got here? Oh, yeah. Nebraska family calls police on Roomba thinking it was a burglar. This is a short one.
Their own?
Yeah.
Come on.
No, this is a short one, but it's a good one. Officers said that they were called to a burglary process. But when the officers arrived, the situation was quite scary as it turned out to be. They say a family reported hearing footsteps from someone moving around upstairs. Officers found it was just a Roomba. Sinatra, can you imagine that? Getting an elbow in your back during the night from Shelly going, I think there's someone upstairs. Go check. It's like, honey, it's the fucking Roomba. Did you turn it off? Like, you know, and on top of which, Sin, don't shotgun your Roomba.
I was going to say, you end up
That's what I was going.
shooting the
Yeah.
fucking vacuum. I thought it was a head crab.
Now, this is one of those today in history things, but it's not today anymore. But whatever, man. It's got, it's a couple days off. This day in history on May 2nd, as of 2 days ago, the Loch Ness Monster was spotted for the first time, igniting the modern legend. I'm mostly just rocking off of this painting. Love it. Love it.
Thank you.
That is pretty
Getty
dope.
images. Getty dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm. I love these dinosaurs. These things are great. They're like the Diplodocus, but with fins. I think they're the Diplodocus. Instead of legs, they got big old fins. I love these dinosaurs. They're cool.
Diplodocus.
Diplodocus. Okay, I'll go with that. That sounds more like a Roman consul, but I'll go with that.
It was the philosopher of the dinosaurs.
No, I did not realize that it was in 1933, for Christ's sake, the modern legend was born. Making local news May 2nd, 1933. The newspaper, the Inverness Courier, relates an account of a local couple who claimed to have seen an enormous animal rolling and plunging on the surface. The story of the monster, a moniker chosen by the Courier editor, becomes a media phenomenon, with London newspaper sending correspondents to Scotland and a circus offering a £20,000 sterling reward to capture the beast. And how many quid are in a sterling pound?
6.
6, okay.
I mean, in 1933, that's a lot of quids, you know? £20,000. Oof.
I'll try to capture a fucking dinosaur for 20 grand.
Well, I mean, but like today, that would be $1 million.
No, that's what I meant, ham beans. When I said the diplodocus, I said it's like the diplodocus, but with fins. But do you know? You see what I'm saying? Like that's.
Yeah. It's like a boat, but also a dinosaur.
No, it looks like the thing that's on land, which I think is a really cool looking dinosaur, except it's got like 4 fins. So it's like the land dweller, but not. Anyway.
Doesn't look like it would be able to get around very easily. You got the
In the
fins
water.
going on for you. That's good. You got fins, but what's with the long neck, mate? You know, why do you need that? You reach in the tops of trees or something? What's with the neck? Loch Ness? Loch Neck?
Why the long neck?
Yeah, answer the
You have a
man.
bad day?
Well, you don't think that? Oh shit. Yeah, that's how I feel. Boom, boom, boom. Doc donated $5. Drunkle's pronunciation is correct. Makes me wonder if perhaps he's correct about the name for Earth's natural satellite as well. No, that's a broken clock
You mean the
situation.
moon. Yes.
Well, you know, whether you accept it or not, Luna.
The moon. Why are you
If they
speaking
finally
Latin at me,
found it,
dude?
Mr. Pickman asked, why are they using a fake image? Well, they didn't find it. This is just today in history is the first time that anyone claimed to have seen it. It's where it all started.
I mean, I love the idea. Like,
And I just
someone
love
was
I just love the painting. That's pretty much why I went with it, because it's just like cool.
He's cool. May the 2nd. I didn't know that, you know? Someone was like, write that down.
Okay, so get this
What happened today in history, though? Because that was 2 days ago. What about today? Is anything else?
in
dinosaur related?
1933?
Not necessarily in 1933.
Well, there was this group of socialists in the Weimar Republic in Germany attempting to rise to some kind of political authority. But nothing really came of it.
No. Short-lived.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Just gonna-
Far tells me that I unconsciously want to destroy my own YouTube channel. It's just like, you know, you really... So you like the self-destructive tendencies that you exhibit on your own channel. You goddamn well should know what you're doing, but you don't seem to, so I think it's unconscious. I don't know.
Hollywood.
It's in any case, the Smithsonian adopts policies for the return of looted, unethically acquired items. And this was The Hill reporting on this, because of course they did, because anything where white guilt, you know, or whatever the fuck, right? And then here's the actual Smithsonian article where it says Smithsonian adopts policy on ethical returns. I read through this whole fucking thing and then went through their, oh God, I was waiting for them to detail something. What is it that you're returning? What is it that was unethically sourced? Give me an example, at least one, Smithsonian.
Yeah. Stuff from the gift shop.
Well, yes.
That might be it. That might be the entirety of it.
They
because
stole
that's
all the coffee
Chinese
cups?
Fucking made. Oh.
Well, that's a good point. I never even thought about that. All your crappy little brochures and you want to talk about ethicality. Like, let's not apply laziness, single parenting, a misunderstanding of how clocks function to people based upon their skin color. You want to talk about ethical behavior, Smithsonian? Why don't we start there? Remember when the
No,
Smithsonian,
they can't- they're not gonna
Smithsonian issued these are the characteristics of whiteness and white culture? And it was like a strong work ethic, delayed gratification, punctuality. Really? The nuclear family? And it's like, what the fuck? It's
They're
like,
not going to get good boy points for talking about like actual slavery and shit like that.
I mean, the only
It's
thing that
gotta-
I could pull out of this was, in terms of actual details, were corpses. How they will deal with it, because it just goes on and on. There's a growing understanding in the Smithsonian of the world and museums that generally our possession of these collections carries with it a certain ethical obligation and places the people that the collections originated. Among these obligations are to consider using contemporary moral norms, which in our collections, what is in our collections and what should not be. The new policy on ethical returns is an expression of our commitment to make and meet these obligations. Like, oh God, oh, hire an editor. Fuck. The values and principles statement, it just goes on and on. Our shared goal and trusted source and blah, blah, blah.
$5 a month.
Exactly. Loading. Doc for 5. Today in history, in 1970, 28 Ohio National Guardmen killed 4 Kentucky students, wounded 8, and permanently paralyzed another. Yeah, it was the Kent State Massacre. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, you know, I read through that. It's extremely confusing to try and make any sense of what happened there. Like, first shots fired, why shots were fired, it's, you know, etc. The whole detail of it. It's not easy. It's not just, you know, guardsmen started blasting on some Vietnam War protesters, considering the majority of the people that were hit. It's not all. We're not protesting. Like, the giant situation of fucking confusion trying to reconstruct what happened there. It's not a straightforward 1, 2, 3, the guardsman fired. Yeah.
I know very little about the entire thing.
Just going to the Wikipedia page alone and reading on it, which is pretty well done. The Kent State Massacre. It's like, you know, massacre. 4 people shot down. It's what news entertainers just, oh, drama's happening. They always love mass shootings when it supports a given narrative.
Oh, yeah.
You
Once it doesn't, they don't care for
Yeah,
it.
you know, a whole bunch of innocent people caught in the crossfire in California's state capital. Criminals that shouldn't have been possessing guns. Felons who had served time. And what do they make out of it? Like mass shooting? Oh my God. Who were the criminal scumbag fucks? And how did they get out of, how were they paroled early when they had been denied, one of them had been denied parole before? How the fuck did they end up in Sacramento shooting it out and catching a whole bunch of innocent people in the fucking crossfire of their little prideful gang fight with guns that they, 1, were illegal to possess, 2, were illegal to modify, 3 were illegal to be carrying, all because they were fucking felons. And what's the discussion point? To focus in on these scumbag bastards and everyone like them? No. The need for more gun control. Oh, right, because it worked so well to stop them.
We'll get more into this Friday, but have you seen what's been going on with the Supreme Court protests and all that?
Yes.
And they're firebombing cop cars and government facilities and doing all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, but it's not like January 6th at all. Because the left respects the police when it fits a given narrative. Otherwise, they're all bastards.
Get way into it. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, yeah. We're going to get way into it Friday. It's good.
Okay. I'm going to say I'm looking forward to it, but that's because you're my friend. I'm not really looking forward to it.
You gotta appreciate the honesty.
No, I don't.
Ah, you know what I mean. All right, so let's move on here to where am I? There we are. I-Team discovers second barrel at Lake Mead near site of murder victim's remains. So
Every Wednesday.
What? They found a barrel full of body parts, and then located at the same scene another barrel full of more body parts.
Some Breaking Bad shit.
Yeah. While working on the story of the discovery of the barrel that contained human remains at Lake Mead, they found a second barrel and alerted police. Boaters discovered the body in the first barrel around 3 p.m. Sunday. The I-Team first reported the discovery late afternoon. The person, believed to be a man. Oh, you don't know that. You don't know how they expressed.
Yeah. I mean, look, if they did express their gender identity in such a way, then they probably put themselves in the barrel.
It's suspected to have been murdered in the late 1970s or 1980s, investigators said. So, and it was in Vegas. So, it was somebody taking care of some old for the guy with the thing because of the stuff that happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah, somebody owed a little too much.
Yeah. And it was.
But won a little too much,
But you blurred out all the good parts. Well, informative parts. Murder victim was shot. Closed date to the 1970s. We could tell by the platform shoes. The Jufro. It was a dead giveaway.
Oh, I like that.
That's nasty.
Okay, so this guy's fun, though dangerous. Las Vegas rock thrower, accused of injuring woman 95, was arrested 5 previous times. Now, listen. Rock thrower is not just a description of the crime he was arrested for. It is this man's MO. And it's like, wait, what? Yeah, let's read on. There he is in all of his arrest pictures, right? Okay. So here he is. The man suspected of throwing a rock at a car, injuring 2 older women inside, was charged with 5, count 'em, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 separate incidents in less than a year. On April 15th.
Mr. Polydubai, Sinatra says, do indeed appreciate your honesty as it helps me to be a better content creator and friend. I wish I had your amazing innate sense of entertainment and wisdom.
And almost as if an answer to an 8 sense of comedy.
Thank you, Doc.
Thanks, Doc. Cryptic, thank you for the $5. I felt like doing some service today, so I decided to donate some video games to the Rehabilitation Center for Meth Addicts. They seem particularly fond of Need for Speed. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Nice.
God
Very
damn it,
good.
Crypt.
Very good. Merv Griffin for $1. Merv Griffin.
Really?
Down at an English fair one evening, I was there when I heard a showman shouting underneath the flare, and there it ends. Something's up with that one. It rhymed.
Is no one going to hit 750 today? I'm not trying to beg donations. I just really love that donation. I just love that. I should just play it myself. I can do that.
Which one's the 750?
You shot me.
Oh.
I don't know. I have a disconnected sense of humor. I put things together and laugh my ass off in Vegas editing them, and then I have no idea how it's going to be received. I know I found it funny as fuck, but other people are like, no, it's not funny at all. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'm an iconoclast who marches to the beat of my own drum. It's fine.
Yeah, man.
There you go.
You're a trendsetter.
Yeah.
You're a tastemaker.
Okay. On April 15th, okay, they say Joshua Olsen, 28, threw a rock at a passing car, injuring 2 women inside. The driver, who is 84, Merv Griffin, thank you for the $3. Man, Merv's all over the place. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. There they are, all standing in a row. Big ones, small ones, some as big as your head. Give them a twist, a flick of the wrist. That's what the showman said.
That's where that comes from, then.
And remember the Seinfeld when Kramer recreated the movie? Here it is. Here it is.
30 of the time away, you shot me!
I was just thinking.
30 of the time away, you shot me!
I love it because DiCaprio, like the wardrobe. Oh man.
30 of the time away, you shot me!
The third time was the best.
Yeah, it really was. It really brought it home. DiCaprio's wardrobe person, I love his suits throughout that movie because you got Joseph Gordon-Levitt who's wearing like the skinny suits through that whole movie, and you got DiCaprio who doesn't want to look nearly as Polyword. So he So his suits are like, loose fit. He looks awesome in like the black and white, white shirt, all black, monochromatic suit otherwise. And he's screwing a silencer, suppressor onto the end of his pistol, his HK. He's coming around the corner. He's got some business to do, and he even catches the shell as he leans over to, he doesn't want to leave the ejected casings. And, now wait, you shot me! Like it ends like Cult of Krill, thank you for the 750 with no comment because, hey, Cult of Krill doesn't need to make comments. Mudchuck Power, thank you for the 750. There you go. Much appreciated. And user unknown 87, thank you for the 750. The Otter asks, the Otter receives. Well, it's just I ask for a good night's rest and I don't receive that. Yeah, but the AAA audience, best audience online. Best goddamn audience online. So it's like, yeah. It's totally different with them. Mail me your sedatives. No, don't. That fuck
in Minecraft.
Yeah, that'll actually get my channel taken down. So maybe Far's right about this. I don't. Anyway, okay. So the driver of this car that got the rock chucked, right? Okay, she's 84. Okay, and her passenger was 95. So they were out to paint the town red, obviously. Yeah. And when their car was hit by a rock that came through the windshield, hitting her. Both women were bleeding profusely when the officers arrived. Police reviewed the video footage and later sent out a picture of Olsen, and he was arrested. And it's like, there it is. Police later took Olsen into custody. Also told police he does not remember the incident, but later, quote, admitted to picking up a rock from the area and throwing it at a car. See, it occurred to him. Oh, yeah, that's right. I did do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I just remembered, officer.
Yeah. So, like, it's sort of a random thing to do. But not for the rock thrower, because on September 2nd, 2021, police say Olsen threw a rock at a car in downtown Las Vegas, breaking the window shield. He was, quote, angry with an unknown organization and took it out on the vehicle, end quote.
Oh.
Police estimated the damage to be $400. Officers arrested.
I'm angry with many organizations.
$5 a month.
I'm angry with many organizations, but I don't take it out on random elderly women. And I want to try something here, Polly. You asked for the $750 donation, and you got it in triplicate.
Uh-huh.
Chat, please send me a bottle of Eagle Rare. Please send me a bottle of Eagle Rare. Please send me a bottle of Eagle Rare. Let's see how that works.
You're going to get 9 of them now.
I hope.
Chat, please send Sinatra a bottle of Eagle Rare for me. Please send a bottle of Eagle Rare.
Okay, 2 bottles of Eagle Rare. 2 bottles of Eagle Rare.
Yeah, not the 18. The regular is fine because the 10-year is fantastic. Just the regular.
I heard the 18 sucked.
Yeah, it's overrated, dude. The 10 is fucking killer for its price. It's killer.
My second favorite.
Yeah. Eagle Rare is underrated, which is odd because it's a Buffalo Trace distillery brand. It's fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
Okay. Here we go. Marv Albert. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Every ball you throw will make me rich. There stands my wife, the idol of my life, singing roll a bowl and ball a penny a pinch.
That's the song.
Mm-hmm. Hey, what up, Pato? Toe's in chat. Always happy to see him.
Patio Furniture says I have 9 of them. Well, I will literally pay you to FedEx them to me.
What?
But I won't pay for the bottles.
You have 9 of them? Fucking jelly.
I doubt the seriousness of that.
Yeah.
You don't need 9 of them. Spread the wealth, comrade.
Okay, so April, he hits up the 2 80-plus-year-old women, right? Causing severe injuries. Okay, but on September 2nd of the previous year, he was angry at an unknown organization that did this. On November 13th, police say Olsen threw a rock at a car near Boulder Highway and Lamb Boulevard. They estimated the damage up to $1,500. Officers noted he had a warrant for failing to appear for the previous charge of throwing the rock. The judge set the bail at $2,000, but released him that week as he pleaded guilty to a lesser charge. On December 3rd, police say Olsen threw an object at a car near a business in Charleston Boulevard. And then on December 14th, Jesus Christ, not even 2 weeks later, police say Olsen again threw a rock at a car. He was arrested for the damage. It was estimated between $200 and...
The fuck, dude?
On March 23rd, Olsen was arrested again due to prosecutors not filing a criminal complaint in the case. Judge released Olsen on his own recognizance, once again ordering him to stay out of trouble, and he was due back in court. And it took him all the way up to April to chuck a rock, this time at a moving vehicle and injuring 2 women both what are they? 84 and 95 respectively. So he's a rock chucker, this one. Like it's, I mean, the pattern's established.
It sounds like something you shouldn't say.
That sounds dangerously close to a poly word.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I don't understand this man's fixation with this particular crime. In such a short span, too. I mean, what's he going to say? I'm going to mend my ways? Let's say, bro, you seem kind of committed.
Zombie Teddy says, I have 2 unopened and 1 opened bottle of Eagle Rare.
Well, Andrew Thorson has a 12-pack of Coors.
I have
I know whose house I'm going to.
4 or 5 beers in my fridge.
Got 2.
2. Star Casino manager disappeared after allegedly transferring $13 million into his account. Yeah.
Ollie, do you have a bar none favorite bourbon or whiskey?
What sense?
Like, if money wasn't
okay, all right,
an option, what is the one you would go for every time?
Single barrel Blanton's.
Not bad.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to get a different one each time, but that's sort of the magic of it, right? They're not picking bad barrels. It's like only their finest barrels that they can't mix down. When you have a batch of 400 barrels, yeah, you can afford to throw a few substandard barrels in there that don't taste very good because they're going to get diluted in the mix.
Where are we, John?
You know what I'm talking
If I had
about.
to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Doc for 5, he's chucking rocks. Not, oh, good God. So it's fine. Also, wasn't that the name of one of the characters on MASH in the Earth seasons or earlier seasons?
Spear chucker.
Yeah, right, okay, you're just going to go and say it. I won't fucking bother censoring myself.
No, that was literally his name, and from the fucking original book, too. Their black bunkmate they called Spear chucker.
Fucking rock throwers, one and all.
Yeah, there's Trapper John, Hawkeye, and Spear chucker. Those are the guys who lived in the swamp, which is what they called their tent.
Well, all right, sir.
Yeah. It was a freewheeling time. Yeah. I bet you they don't air those shows in syndication anymore, huh?
Simpler time.
Yeah. Yeah. So they like I said, they're going through and they're picking out their best barrels for single barrel, whether it's whichever. Whether it's a Scotch whiskey distillery or a bourbon distillery, they're picking out their best barrels and they set them aside for extra careful aging. And then they get to the point, they're like, boom, we're going to bottle this up as a single barrel. So it'll be a little bit different each time, but that's the magic of it. And it's always the best stuff. And that's why it's expensive. So yeah, Bland's single barrel.
How much does that cost where you are?
Oh, Jesus. When you can find it, the prices vary. They gouge sometimes. Do you know what I mean? Because they're only
how gougy.
I've seen bottles for $150 all the way up to like $4.
That is the one thing that I like about Ohio's state controlled system.
Yeah,
is everything is price controlled, so you will never pay more than $60 for a bottle.
Really?
If you go to a store, you order it online, you're on your own.
Right.
But if you go to a store, you will pay MSRP.
Huh. But then my go-to is, of course, Maker's Mark. Bang for your buck, still the best bourbon in its price point. No question. Because, yeah, there are better bourbons, but the amount that you have to pay more, the diminishing returns thing takes over rapidly. Do you understand what I'm saying? At the price that you pay for a bottle of Maker's, it's still small batch. It's a rarefied now wheat finished whiskey because the majority of them are rye finished to cover up the fact that their barrels are substandard. When you rye finish them, it brings in that spiciness, and so they can that brings in its own flavor that kind of covers up the fact that they were using like substandard oak staves and whatnot. When it's a wheat finished bourbon, you can't do that. Anyway.
Zombie Teddy said Blanton's is $88 here, Eagle Rare 54. That seems to be just 20 over MSRP on each one, which really isn't that bad for those two.
It's not.
Anyway, my go-to is Wild Turkey for the regular. And if I'm trying to be super fans, Blanton's or Eagle.
You really can't. People look down on the Wild Turkey, and it's sad because there's no reason to.
It's Wild Turkey 101. It is quite unbeatable.
I agree.
Drunkle, what about you? Do you drink any of that stuff? Do you drink any of the dark liquors?
Not really, no.
Yeah, you just
I
like
drink-
kombucha.
Well, yeah, I have been known to. I've been trying. Well, rum. You know I like rum.
Yes, I do know that.
Yeah. Trying to avoid it though. I've been drinking a lot, and as of it was Monday actually. I just finished streaming, and I fucking went and made some food, ate that, went to bed, and my head just went bang, just like bad headache, and I've had it since. So I think I'm gonna stop drinking for a little bit.
That might be a good call.
Yeah.
Oh, Wild Turkey Rare Breed. Salty Walrus Gumbo brought up. You ever had it?
No.
Yeah, Wild Turkey's like top shelf shit. That's they call it, Wild Turkey Rare Breed. Yeah, if you can get your hands on a bottle, or get a bar to pour you a dram.
A wee dram.
A wee dram. Pinkalo says Fred Williamson, one of the greatest blaxploitation actors in history. No question. No question. That's why Robert Downey Jr.'s performance in Tropic Thunder is so brilliant. He's doing an impression of Fred Williamson, either from Hell Up in Harlem or Black Caesar or Black Cobra, any of the blaxploitation films that he's been in. It did a complete send up of Fred Williamson's character, and it's great. That's why he's so good at it. It's so fun to watch. Yeah, Fred Williamson's awesome. So what was I doing here? Oh yeah, someone stole a lot of money. A key figure in the Star Casino is creating. See, when you steal $20, it's just theft. When you steal 13 million, you've inappropriately reassigned the species ownership. It's fine. More than 13 million in gambling money before disappearing in 2020. The senior manager who worked with Chinese high rollers allegedly transferred $13.3 million from a junket operator to his own account rather than the stars. And they didn't have a system set up to stop that. You could just transfer it where the fuck ever. He could have just bought a bunch of fucking Bitcoin with it and disappeared to like the Pacific Rim somewhere. You had no system. Really? Okay. Another senior figure in the same VIP division, Marcus Lim, was accused of accepting kickbacks that funded his lifestyle, making corrupt payments and associating with, quote, illegal undesirable elements. Read Chinese elements. An investigation into Mr. Lim, who was president of International VIP Sales, began in 2019, but wasn't finalized. I'll never get used to British spelling. By the time he was made redundant...
It's just an S.
Yeah, I know.
It's fine.
I know. It's
Get over yourself.
Well, it's not me that's the problem. Despite the serious allegations, Mr. Lim was to remain on gardening leave. What? Gardening leave? On full pay for 6 months. What does that mean? Is that a euphemism for putting him out to pasture? He's on gardening leave?
I think so. Oh, we got him in the garden.
Yeah. Former CEO Matt Beaker, whatever, faced his third and final day of questioning in the inquiry. I mean, so in other words, this place was as corrupt as Ukraine. You know. He resigned less than 2 months ago amid allegations of money laundering, fraud, and criminal infiltration in the casino. Like, I mean, holy fuck, this place is just like a den of vipers, man. Biker was told today at the inquiry if the VIP...
Viper.
Yes. was simply out of control, to which he replied, I don't agree with that. He also rejected suggestions the probe into Mr. Lim was deliberately drawn out to avoid Star having to alert the regulator to any damaging findings. Yeah. I just love corruption stories like this. So it's like, yeah. Manager tells inquiry of Star's casino concerning lies to Chinese bank. Like, is anyone surprised? Like, this is like the least surprising story ever in a while. It's just, I just find it fun. It's like, come in, give us your money. Meanwhile, we're, you know. Anyway, moving along. Bookkeeper Sandra Balfour jailed for stealing nearly $2 million while working at a Brisbane car dealer.
Where are we, John Boy? If I had to guess, I'd say Communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
It's cryptic. That's a name I've not seen in a while. So my doctor prescribed me some suppositories for my nausea. They're not the best medicine in the world, but they're right up there. Thank you, Cryptic. Back on form.
I always find this funny. Okay, Sandra Balfour, 67, pleaded guilty to 1 count of fraud. That's it. Admitting to unlawfully transferring funds from the Brisbane motor auction and platinum vehicle sales to her own personal bank account between 2010 and 2018. Over 8 years, and nobody noticed that the money was coming out of the account and going to someone's personal account. Like, you heard me at the beginning of the stream complain about banks and their confusion between each other and trying to transfer exceptionally small amounts of money so I can pay student loans because I'm poor as fuck. But in any case, and the money's lost in transit, guys. They're like, we haven't accounted for that. I'm like, yeah, but I didn't even transfer it myself. I went into the branch to transfer it and signed off on the card. It's like, well, the money just must be, in transit. They make it sound like it's actual cash that's being driven and the guy just stopped off for a taco. It's electronic. Where is it? Where the fuck's my money? Like, we're talking a very small amount of money that's going to a student loan that if I don't pay is going to impact my fucking credit rating. You sons of bitches. Two fucking banks can't fucking talk to each other. Transfer it. All the fucking, the numbers were absolutely correct because I wanted to be absolutely sure it's not like if it got transferred. And even if it did get transferred to an account because I put down an incorrect number, it should have bounced back fucking immediately as being that account doesn't exist or that account isn't registered to your name. But somehow... You would think. Yeah. But somehow this fucking lady, Sandra Balfour, could transfer, what was it? 2 mil? 2 mil over fucking 8 years. Just grabbing money. And the bank's like, this is fine. I don't understand. I don't understand at all. The court heard over an 8-year period, she made a large number of discrete transactions to herself totaling $1.89 million, disguising the transfers by labeling them with generic terms so as to not raise a red flag. The transfer. She put on the little notation at the bottom of the cashier's check, for perfectly legitimate charity. Everyone's like, oh, fine. There, rubber stamp. This is a very serious case, but at the same time, also quite a simple one. The money is being transferred from the company's account to her account. And she's only got one fraud charge? Really? Like, there's not like a mitten full of fucking charges that go along with that? Like wire fraud, banking fraud, fucking embezzlement, etc. No, just one kind of fraud. That's it. And for a lady who's got like $2 million, you should really dress a little better. Throwing that in there. Okay. Outcry in China that I'm sure was allowed to go on for a long time. Outcry in China after
this wasn't shut down by the government immediately.
Yeah. After Shanghai aged care resident was wrongly declared dead and sent to the morgue in a body bag.
Oh, good God.
$5 a month.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was asked what my favorite X-Men character was. Apparently, I can't read the rest of that thing.
The person's like in the body bag guy, like, no, I'm still alive. I'm not dead. And the guys are like, yes, you are.
Yeah. Just thump it a couple of times with a golf club. It's fine. I love how they're wearing like full hazmat suits and shit, right? It's like, we don't know what she has. This is Wuhan, for God's sake.
Well, they're in fucking lockdown.
Oh, yeah. The footage
Did you
shows
see that map of the ships off the coast?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll pull that up for Friday.
The footage shows workers in protective clothing pulling a yellow body bag onto a trolley and unzipping it to find the person is still alive. Alive? Did you see that? Alive? One worker is heard saying.
Bonk. No.
Bubble.
Lockdown plagued with issues. State media commentator Xing Yang Hu expressed his shock on Weibo. I'm sure she was shocked to hear it.
Yeah.
This is a serious dereliction of duty and a disregard for human life because the Chinese government and their very well-known respect for human life. Do we get to actually see it where they unzip the bag and go, holy shit? Okay, let's just turn down the commie speak here.
Indistinct commie babble.
Yeah, exactly. We should share with the people. They heard something. Okay, here goes the unzipping. But then, look at this guy. He's just spraying the air randomly. Why? Government told me to. If I don't do it, I'm going to end up in some, like, you know, Uyghur prison. I don't want that.
Body bag.
Yeah. Just spraying the air randomly. Please tell me the person, like, sits right up. What the fuck? You know?
Undertaker style.
I was just napping, for God's sake.
Put me back in! Put me back in!
Yeah, look at the hands stretched out going, look, how the fuck did this happen? I don't know. All I know is that the government's not going to like this. If this gets out. Well, no one's recording it. This is why you shouldn't let, like John Dutton's right. You break out your lever action when commies show up on your fucking property and start telling you what to do with it. It's like, shut up. You can't even tell the difference between live and dead bodies. You come from a fucking place where the government, you'll own nothing and be happy. Now stay inside your homes until we tell you you're safe to leave. We'll be outside spraying the air in the meantime. But we're dying in here. We have no food. It's fine.
Air spray first.
Jesus Christ. Hey, look at this. Dozens of dead shearwaters found in Port Fairy up for 4th year in a row. Just falling out of the sky. Repent. The time is nigh.
The great cube has come out of the sun.
I mean,
killing our birds.
That's. I would not be okay, Sam. So I'm out for yeah, hell
They don't believe you.
What?
What's she saying? Says that it's wrong for one man to own all this. He says you should share it with all the people.
Yeah. This is America. We don't share land here.
God bless you, John Dalton.
You're trespassing.
Atto, thank you for the $40. Dang old chine comms. Dang old chine comms, yeah.
Oh, that was the question I wanted to ask you. What is one bottle that you want? Like, you got the stag. What is one on your list?
Oh, a bottle of Blanton single barrel. Like I said, because everyone's an individual. So, one of those bottles, it's like, unless you happen to find, like, they're all numbered, right? Like handwritten, like, 102 of 167, right?
Yeah.
I mean, unless you find another one from that batch, that's it, man. Once it's gone, it's gone. That makes it a very special bottle. Like, that's why all single barrel, be it Scotch or bourbon, that's where it's at, baby.
Interesting.
So yeah, if there's one bottle I want, it would be, a Blanton single barrel. I mean, not particularly expensive unless you, live in a place that has, rather high taxes on tobacco and alcohol. And I might. So anyway, so you walk out in the morning, right? And you know, you have yourself a coffee because you got to wake up. You have yourself a cigarette because you got to wake up, and you have addictions which you have to feed. What the hell just happened?
It's System
I
of a
think it was
Down.
good System of a Down, yeah.
You know, and this is what's happening in your front yard? I would not be okay with this. That is a disturbing scene. A bunch of dead birds that just dropped out of the fucking sky.
I would instantly blame the dog.
What? You would?
Eat him.
Yeah, of course.
Because the dog could fly and didn't tell you, so you're angry with it?
Well, that, and I just assume because she eats every living thing that gets too close to my yard, so, I mean, prior offenses and whatnot.
I'd be
That's
more
fair.
impressed that you had a Pegasus Husky. In any case, I don't know. I don't like because I'd be sitting there smoking and having my coffee going. Was Alex Jones right? Are chemtrails real? Did these things fly through a chemtrail? You know, this is an uncomfortable sight. Am I the only one that finds this bothersome?
No, this is fucking terrifying.
Okay, all right.
And the fact that we don't know why it's happening is worse.
I'll make some room in the freezer.
I don't think you want to eat them. They're swimming with disease. They are sheer waters, after all. I don't even know what that is. It's an Australian bird.
Bird.
Yeah. Dozens of dead juvenile mutton birds. Mutton birds? Really? They're sheep? Have been found near a
The
town.
sheep of the sky.
Yeah. Have been found near a known breeding ground in Port Fairy. The local council fears lightning around the area might have thrown the fledglings off course. There may have been numerous mass shearwater deaths in Port Fairy over the past 3 years.
Okay, it sent them off course. What sent them to the ground?
Oh, God, look, there's more. Wow. Okay. Hold on, what? Yeah, everyone keeps talking about asset implosions and shit. This is Sin, I'm telling you. Buy gold.
That does seem like a worthwhile investment right now, actually.
Yeah. So Mars helicopter beams back pictures of Perseverance landing gear en route to Jezero crater, and there it is, smushed.
Nice.
Look at it. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, man. That's awesome.
Look at it. That's smushed as fuck. Now, you may ask why it was so smushed. Well, because it entered the Mars atmosphere going 20,000 kph.
I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, so like Mars rover's just kind of like rolling around, right, on its way to its next location where it's going to be doing its thing, and it comes across its own landing gear, and they're like, "Oh, look, there it is!" That's kind of cool. They didn't think they were going to come across it because who knows what the fuck happened to it, right?
I bet they freaked out for a minute though, weren't they? Like,
Yeah.
guys, we found something on Mars. Oh no, it was us. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Right. This we found alien tech. Yeah, but it's got our country's flag on it. Oh yeah.
It's written in English.
My God, English is the universal language. It means the people of the British Isles are aliens. It's also clear now.
God damn it.
All right. Okay, here we go. This was going to be the titular article. I couldn't decide, so this is the penultimate titular. The pre-tit, if you will.
Pre-tit.
Yeah. Scott's brides-to-be penis costume stabbed by crazed yob on Hindu. I'm just going to read the headline again. Just, because obvious reasons. Scott's brides-to-be's penis costume stabbed by crazed yob on Hindu. Laura Inglis was celebrating her Hindu in East Renfrewshire when the knifeman attacked her costume. Not her, the costume.
I was going to say, what is a yob?
What is a yob?
A delinquent.
A delinquent. And a Hindu,
man.
Far was able to tell me, is a stagette party. I did not know that. So it's
hen is the woman and do just means party. Have a do.
Yeah. That's a great fucking
You're
headline.
stupid.
So she's inside a giant dick costume. That's great. Looking good. There she is. In all of her splendor.
Brides to be are obsessed with penises, aren't they?
Yeah, penis popsicles, penis cakes, penis every stagette thing is all just dicks.
It's so weird. And yeah, you see fucking people going out for on the stag or the bachelor party, and it's just like, oh, they're all dressed like Teletubbies or something like that, you know. This is all they're obsessed.
Yeah, well, you know what? Advocate says Hindu seems sort of self-evident. I wouldn't go so far as to say self-evident. When Far said it's a stagette party, I went, oh, right. Like, it just made sense as like an event. And then hen, that was self-evident. Like, as soon as she said, I went, right, yeah. Like, it was immediate acceptance. It made sense.
But,
much
ado, you know?
Yeah. Now, yob, on the other hand, not quite so much. That's just, what it is. According to the Asian Research Directorate, yob is boyo in Cockney. Okay, so what is the story? The bride-to-be was attacked by a crazed yob who repeatedly stabbed the inflatable penis costume she was wearing for her hen night. Laura Inglis was celebrating with her friends in Eaglesham, East Renfrewshire, ahead of her marriage to Jill Hitchinson. Oh, God! It was a lesbian wedding? What's with you? No, you made your choice. No penises for you.
Cocks. No. You have made your choice. You swore off the peen.
Yeah. And you got this girl with her skirt going up. I can see some ass, and you're leaning over and licking the peen. With like, I'm in a lesbian wedding. I'm the penis now. Like, is that what's happening? Is
Look at me. I'm the penis now.
But who's gay? Laura Inglis was, oh, wait a minute. Okay. Laura, 23, from Inglesham Pavilion, was playing fields when Jesus fucking Christ. It might as well be in Pigeon from BBC. Fields is a game, I'm assuming?
No, you read it wrong, you fucking idiot.
Oh.
I don't think Polly is the problem here.
He is. He was, right, Laura, 23, was in Eaglesham Pavilion and playing fields.
Oh,
it's a place, you fucking retard.
Oh, okay, well, let's just calm down with the hard R's, for fuck's sake.
Dude, anything British, she gets so offended.
Don't get offended.
You've noticed that too, have you? Like, even on mild issues, when someone inquires as to something British, she gets angry. Like, I don't know. To the point where, you fucking moron, you retard, you idiot. Like, Jesus, what the hell?
Who the fuck called the fields?
Yeah, like, it's the place is called Playing Fields. Now, I admit, we got some wacky named places in the US. We got multiple places called hell, but Playing Fields?
Pavilion and playing field.
Playing field.
Wait a minute, you're trying to tell me the full name of the place? It's not just one pavilion and playing fields?
Eaglesham Pavilion and playing fields.
You say that like it's normal.
God fucking.
Okay, so anyway.
Why is it plural?
It's a great question.
Any whore.
Yeah. He was charged, he charged towards Laura, a former striker with 2021 Scottish Women's Football League winners, Bishopton Ladies, repeatedly stabbing her inflatable costume. Look at the big balls on it. Prosecutors amended the charge to say that he had used a sharp instrument rather than a knife to stab the costume and was not guilty plea was accepted to the knife possession charge. Sentencing was adjourned for reports, and McKinnon was due to return to dock this week. She wasn't going to return to Dick, though. But he did not attend. The case was continued until next month to give McKinnon another chance. Earlier this year, Satire Digital Media runs Bishopton Ladies social media, posted on Facebook. Laura Inglis leaves Bishopton FC Ladies after 5 years with the club to start her new life in America with Jill. All right. There's too many Instagram filters going on here. I can't tell if these people are real or CGI creations.
Yeah, where's her nose?
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so let's move on to the titular article. You ready? You ready? You ready? Yeah, because we're over time, so, and I'm trying to stick to time now. So here we go. Rome residents impose curfew after spate of wild boar attacks.
Wow.
That's how fucking Robert Baratheon.
Munchark Pirate, thank you for the $1. I'm outraged by this facade of gay marriage. I monitor this wedding and if the consummation to make sure that all the alleged charlatans are true. I hear you. I hear you. I don't know why you'd want to see these ladies' wedding night video. I can't understand that at all. Moving along. She's America's problem now. Wandering Lisa says, yeah, you got that fucking right. So yeah, for those who don't believe that wild boars are a problem, Rome is being invaded by wild hordes from outside again. Nightly restrictions in the north.
That's good.
Drunkle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm about to say?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Nightly restrictions in the north comes as a woman says a boar was on top of my head during an encounter on Sunday.
It won't get off. It's not doing anything. It's just standing here menacingly.
Well, they're just standing there. They are fucking menacing with their fangs, their sharp claws. They're vicious. Their bones are thick. They're huge, thickly skinned.
Up property. Yeah. They travel around in hordes of 30 to 50.
Yeah, 3 to 4 litters a year of multiple piglets per litter. Like they're the ultra invasive species. These are the xenomorphs of our real world.
They're a menace.
Yeah. Okay. Residents of to the point where they impose a nightly curfew after a bunch of attacks. Yes, they do attack people, and they're swimming with disease. They're a bunch of fucking typhoid Marys. They're swimming with diseases that don't hurt them, but they'll fuck you up.
You can't even eat them.
Which have for years roamed in the Italian capital. Expel the pagan invaders. In the most recent encounter, a woman said that a boar was on top of my head after she was pushed to the ground during an attack Sunday night. The incident prompted an annoyed residents of this town and 6 other districts to impose an 8:30 p.m. curfew. On the social media chats between people in the district, especially in the group chats between people who have dogs, it is advised to not go out after 8:30. Yeah, because they'll just come and kill your fucking dog. But it's Italy, so you're allowed to have a gun? No. Sinatra, we got to go down to Texas. We just got to go down to Texas and just take care of a bunch. The piglets too.
Down with that.
Yeah. You know, crowdsource the whole thing. We'll record it and put it up on stream. Blowing
have
away
you ever
pigs.
seen the traps that they've been using down there?
Yeah.
They sell them here now too, because I guess it's a problem slowly creeping upward. But it looks like a giant fucking metal I'm not sure how to describe it. It's like a giant metal circle fence, and it's elevated off the ground by about 4 feet. And one of them steps on it, it drops the whole circle down, and you blow up the middle of it.
That is awesome. That is not the trap I thought you were talking about. That is awesome.
You're supposed to use tannerite. But yeah, you drop the trap down in the center, and it's like 10 feet around, or from in diameter. So you drop that, and there's like 15 or 20 of the motherfuckers. It's like 15 or 20 of the motherfuckers in there, and you drop it, and it's just a giant cage, and then you blow up the tannerite you put in the middle.
Doc, thank you for the $5. Hark, fellow Romans, take up arms and expel the pagan invaders. Yes. Yeah, this isn't the first time Rome dealt with it. I was talking to Far last night and I cracked a joke. I said, it's a good thing Vatican City's got a wall around it, huh? And Zelthor laughs and she goes, yeah, it's almost like walls work. It's
At any rate, that is what we're going to try to do.
Gamer Valine, thank you for the 350. Repeat after me. Exacerbated.
Exacerbated?
Exacerbated.
That's what she wrote.
Yeah. The word you couldn't pronounce.
Yep. Pronounce.
Pronounce is accurate.
Molio Cam, says, if you take me, I must warn you that I may refuse to leave. I hear you. It's possible that I would go to Texas, bring my AR with me, and shoot up a whole bunch of pigs, and then be like, and everyone going, yeah, you got a bunch of pigs? Cool. And then we go see, like, the cheap price of, like, liquor and cigarettes, and, like, the low housing costs. What? That is. Where were you?
A liquor isn't.
Where were you?
Dude, a bottle of Eagle Rare, in Houston was $150.
Well, you were in Houston. Okay, there you go. Well, I'm just saying they got, things to pay for, like illegal immigrants, I mean, it's not like there's a state income tax where they can draw from that pool, I may not want to leave Texas either. I mean, Texas just seems so awesome. If we could go there and spread the good word of stop voting blue and, somehow checking California residents that are transporting their voting history. I don't know how we could pull that off and be constitutional, but I'd like to think
here
there's
we
a
go.
way.
I'm going to send you a video of this trap. Gotta make sure I got the right one.
Andrew Thurston says Houston ain't Texas. Well, fuck. Austin ain't fucking Texas. Very unfortunately. You're going to send me a what with the who?
Who said Houston ain't Texas? Go tell G that. See what happens. That right there. Boom.
Oh,
I did not explain it. Like, I didn't do it justice.
All right. Oh, and you have it timestamped. Good. Okay. Just make sure chat's seeing it right.
Oh, the Boar Buster.
So we basically developed a hybrid of these techniques, and we're calling it the Boar Buster. Boar Buster takes the physical attributes such as the suspended nature of drop nets and couples those with the rigid structure of a corral trap. When feral hogs enter the vicinity of the Boar Buster, they can see all the way through the trap from one side to another. They can enter from any direction. They can leave in any direction. They feel more comfortable. They don't have that trap shy behavior associated with other conventional trapping techniques around the Boar Buster. After doing some testing with the Boar Buster hog trap, we found that it could be a very effective technique. So we decided to implement another 2 years of research on Boar Buster. In that 2 years of research, we found that we were able to capture 88% of the identified cellular data. So
Guide to
raccoons or white-tailed
521.
deer, they might hit the snooze button and go back to sleep. If it's a group of feral hogs, when all the hogs from the sounder get inside of that trap, they hit a button on their cell phone, capture the hogs, and worry about them tomorrow. Users could carry on trapping feral hogs from the convenience of their own living room.
Notice
They
how
could
open that
carry on their
those
work day.
wires are?
Yeah. And that's interesting that you get it to your phone, you can deploy the trap because, you don't want to fuck with the Texas deer because they're not a problem.
Yeah.
The deer are fine. They're native. The feral hogs are invasive, right? So it's like, deploy the trap and then, go out there with your shotgun.
That.
Gamer Feline, thank you for the $7. You mean AR-10 for boar hunting, right? I just don't have one, but I do have an AR-15 in 300 blackout. So at least I'm running 30 caliber.
You have a friend who has an AR-10?
Well, there we go. We can go out with 2 different kinds of 30 caliber rifles and take care of business. And it's free reign, man. You notice how wide the net? Yeah, I did see how wide the wires are apart from each other. Because like once they're in there, it's like, what are you gonna do? You know what you're gonna do.
You can take a spear and shove it through the side of that.
Like, look at all the piglets, man, and they are. Oh my God, they grow up so fast. It's so frightening how quick they are to be fertile. It's whew.
Oh, dude, you put like a pound of tannerite in the middle. Then wait for the earth-shattering kaboom.
Well done. Well done, Marvin the Martian. Nice callback. So yeah, we can understand why Rome residents imposed a curfew, but you're out there with your dog, walking your dog past 8:30, and there's
Holly, you got your first one?
One what?
Oh, well
Webcams.
Done.
Oh, yay! Are there hot local singles in my area?
Webcams chat best adult dating site. That's good. Mine says hot boys and girls.
Yeah, boys and girls.
Woo! That's when you know you've arrived. And so there it is. Okay, so yeah, we're way over time. I don't have a game for tonight, but even if I did, I'd have to let it go because, hey, fuck, we're way the fuck over time. So we're going to shut it down. In the meantime,
Where are we, John Boy? If I had to guess, I'd say Communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Dark for 5, so one could theoretically chuck a spear through the sides of that trap. For fuck's sake, Doc!
Pete Hunt. Congrats, Polly! Yeah, it's a Polly from Goodfellas, after whom I named myself. It would be... oh, you broke your cherry! You guys doing a rollover? Sin, Drunkle.
I will not be. I have a bunch of work I have to do.
And I feel rotten.
Well, it's...
I might do an impromptu stream tomorrow, so keep your eye out for that.
Really?
It's just not really impromptu, but yeah.
A gaming stream, you mean?
No, finishing up Tucker Tuesday and maybe some stuff on the or for the second channel, I should say.
Right. By the way, that
So, yeah.
the picture of Tucker Carlson holding up the New York Times with the look on his face is just one of the, it's the best pieces of joy I've had in a little while now. He looks like he is, here's this giant fucking smear piece on him, and he is laughing with his entire face, like right up to his eyes. That's not fake. That man is loving every second of it.
There's a picture of that?
Yeah, absolutely. You haven't seen it?
No.
Oh, you got to see
Oh,
it.
yep. Now I do.
Do you see it? Isn't it fucking fantastic?
Yep.
He is...
Oh, that is going to be my thumbnail for the video.
It is true joy. Because it's like, these are the very people that I'm talking about. They have responded, verifying everything that I'm saying about them. And in playing clips of me pointing out who, the elites in the country are and who the particular people are that are forcing things, be they Kamala Harris, Pelosi, the various Republicans that he doesn't like, financiers, people that in academia, and so on and so forth. Playing all these clips, all you're doing is promoting me, you morons, and it's all based on more people are listening to this guy than to us. And it's like, yeah, but he's not even a journalist, so what do you care? Well,
the funny part about it is the subheadline is American Nationalist. Is that a bad thing? When did that become a bad thing?
Mm-hmm. And somebody wrote this line. I was watching Lotus Eaters, and they were showing a tweet from somebody said, the New York Times traced Carlson's family all the way back to 1850 and watched literally 1,280 episodes of Tucker Carlson tonight, but yet we're afraid to make a comment on whether or not Hunter Biden's laptop was real.
Oh, it's phenomenal. Yeah, I'm gonna have a video about that up Friday probably.
Unfucking believable. All right, so there it is. Anyone have a video? Sinatra, do you have a video coming up?
Yes, up on the second channel. If I can navigate my way back to that tab, I have one going up there shortly at some point.
And after I finish off a bunch of other work, including going through about 60 plus pages of some really boring government documents, hoping there's something in there worthwhile, I will be getting back to the video that I've been working on. Oh my God. Paul's doing an edited video. It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I don't
love
expect
me a
many people to
Polly
watch
video.
it, but I don't care. And it is going to be my most copyright claimed video ever. ever.
Can you tell us what it's about? Why it's going to be so copyright claimed?
Do you want me to just like spoil it and explain it? Just tell you what it is?
Tease it.
I don't. I either have to tell you what it is or just nothing at all.
Okay, then nothing at all.
It's musical. How about that?
Ah.
That's why all the copyright claims. I'm going to be rank ordering some well-known music. How about that?
You have my attention, sir.
Yes. And I'll be playing clips from all the music because I thought, oh, fuck it. I get copyright claimed for music literally on every single fucking stream I do, including this one. So, you know, even though this is all copyright-free music, by the way, but it's people who have played interpolations or have done covers of music that they don't fucking own. They got their bots out there fucking claiming melodies. Somebody plays a couple of fucking notes of Harlem Nocturne on a saxophone, and they're like, it's mine, I own it. And it's like, no,
that was the issue.
Go ahead.
A long time ago that G had when he did Gulf City Theater was he would pick copyright-free movies like public domain, but they were in collections, like the ones you get at the store for $15
down at the car wash and
50
whatnot.
movies. Yeah. They were in that, and that company would claim the film, even though the film itself was copyright free.
Fucking great.
Dickheads, man.
Yeah. Everyone trying to own a piece of something. All right, so there it is, Drunkle. Where are they going to find us next?
We're going to be back on Friday on the Sinatra Screams channel, 10:30pm GMT, 5:30pm BST, 4:30 Central, and 5:30am on Christmas Island, Polydub.
Excellent. All right. We will see you over there, and possibly for an impromptu extemporaneous one tomorrow night on Sinatra Screams.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know if it's going to go on the second channel or Screams.
All right. Well, watch Twitter for that one then. In the meantime, thank you very much, chat, for all the generous donations. You guys are fucking awesome.